Tobey Maguire could be coming back as Spider-Man in Avengers Doomsday. And this time, the rumor is much bigger than just a secret cameo. New reports are claiming that Tobey's Spider-Man could actually appear near the beginning of the movie, with a shocking multiverse storyline involving the X-Men and even Hugh Jackman, Wolverine. But there is one very important thing you need to know. Marvel has not officially confirmed Tobey Maguire's return. So what is actually happening? Why are these rumors suddenly getting stronger? And could Tobey's Spider-Man really find himself fighting the X-Men? Let's break down everything we know. For months, fans have been hearing rumors that Tobey Maguire could return as Spider-Man in Avengers Doomsday. At first, it sounds like the usual Marvel rumor. After all, Tobey already returned in Spider-Man No Way Home alongside Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield. So naturally fans started asking, could Marvel bring him back for Secret Wars? But now the rumors are becoming much more specific. Recent reports are claiming that Tobey could appear much earlier in Avengers Doomsday than many people expected. And that's where things get crazy. Some reports claim the movie could open with a storyline involving Tobey's Spider-Man, his universe, and the X-Men. That could immediately take Doomsday, one of the biggest multiverse events Marvel has ever attempted. But remember, this is still a rumor. There has been no official announcement from Marvel Studio confirming Tobey Maguire's involvement. Now let's talk about the part that has fans going crazy. According to secret reports and leaks circulating online, Avenger Doomsday could begin with a major multiverse conflict. The rumor story involves Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and the X-Men. One version of the rumor even suggests that Tobey's Spider-Man could come face to face with Hugh Jackman, Wolverine. Think about that for a second. Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, Hugh Jackman, Wolverine, and the X-Men, all these appearing in the same opening sequence. This would be an absolutely insane way to start an Avengers movie. Reports have been circulating for months about an opening involving Maguire's Spider-Man fighting X-Men characters, and newer reports are again pushing that same idea. But there is an important warning here. These are reports and leaks. There are not officially plot details released by Marvel, so we should not say that this scene is confirmed. This is where multiverse storylines become really interesting. If the rumors are accurate, the explanation could involve an incursion. An incursion is basically a catastrophic event where two universes collide. And if Marvel is really bringing multiverse universe together in Doomsday, this could explain why characters from completely different franchises suddenly meet. Tobey's Spider-Man belongs to the world established by Sam Raimi's Spider-Man movie. Hugh Jackman Wolverine comes from the Fox X-Men universe. And now Marvel is bringing these legacy characters into the massive multiverse story. That means they don't necessarily have to follow the same rules anymore. Marvel can bring them together. And if an incursion is happening, Spider-Man may not even have a choice. He could simply be trying to protect his own universe. That could turn the rumor Spider-Man vs. X-Men fight into something much more emotional. Because Tobey's Peter Parker has already lost so much. He knows what it feels like to lose the people he loves. So imagine him discovering that his entire universe is in danger. That could give Tobey a much bigger emotional reason to fight. Now let's talk about Hugh Jackman Wolverine. If Tobey Maguire really does appear in Doomsday, a confrontation between these two characters would be one of the biggest fan service movement Marvel could possibly create. We have already seen Hugh Jackman return as Wolverine in Deadpool and Wolverine. And Marvel has confirmed a major connection between the X-Men universe and Avengers Doomsday. So Wolverine being involved in the multiverse story is not surprising, but Tobey and Wolverines together, that's different. Because these are two characters who define an entire generation of superhero movies. Tobey's Spider-Man have launched the modern superhero movie era. Hugh Jackman Wolverine become one of the most recognizable characters in the X-Men franchise. Putting them together would be Marvel basically saying, remember the movies that started all of this, and then bringing those characters into the biggest multiverse story yet. Now we need to talk about the darker rumor. Some version of the current leak claim that Tobey's Spider-Man could face a devastating fate during the opening event of Doomsday. Some reports have been suggest that the universe could be destroyed, but again, this is not confirmed. And honestly, I don't think Marvel would bring Tobey back just and immediately throw him away. There is another movie after Doomsday. Avengers Secret War is scheduling for December 2027. And Secret War is expected to be the massive payoff of Marvel multiverse storyline. So if Tobey really returned in Doomsday, there is a very good reason to believe Marvel could be saving something much bigger for him. Maybe Tobey's Spider-Man survives. Maybe he becoming one of the key hero fighting Doctor Doom. Or maybe Marvel uses him for an emotional movement that connect the old Spider-Man movie with the new MCU. We simply don't know yet. And this is where things get even more interesting. Tobey returning does not necessarily mean Tom Holland is missing. In fact, Tom Holland's Spider-Man is still expected to be a major part of Marvel's future. Recently reporting around Spider-Man Brand New Day has also connected Tom Holland's future for upcoming Avengers movie. So Marvel could potentially have multiple Spider-Man involving in the same massive story. Tobey, Tom and possibility other variants. That would make sense for the direction Marvel has been taking since No Way Home. But there is something Marvel may be trying to avoid. They don't want to reveal everything before the movie comes out. The studio has built a reputation around hiding major surprises. And Tobey Maguire is exactly the kind of character Marvel would want to keep secret. Here is why I think this story is worth watching. Avenger Doomsday is not simply another Avenger movie. The film is bringing together characters from different multiverse universes, including the Fantastic Four and the legacy of X-Men characters. Marvel is basically turning the entire history of its superhero movie into one giant multiverse story. And Tobey Maguire is one of the most important pieces of that history. His Spider-Man is not just another variant. For millions of fans, he is their Spider-Man. That's why even the possibility of seeing Tobey again characters so much excitement. And if Marvel really does put Tobey's Spider-Man in the opening of Doomsday, that could completely change the way fans looking at the movie. Personally, I think there is very interesting possibility here. What if the rumor opening is not actually about Tobey fighting the X-Men because they are enemies? What if both sides are simply fighting because they don't understand what is happening? Imagine Tobey's universe suddenly coming under threat. The X-Men arrive. Spider-Man thinks they are responsible. The X-Men think Spider-Man is connected to the problem. And suddenly we get a huge fight. But then something much bigger appears. Doctor Doom. That could completely change the situation. Instead of Spider-Man versus Wolverine becoming the main story, it becoming the movement when these characters realize that they have a much bigger enemy. And that would be the perfect way to introduce Tobey into the movie without revealing the entire story. So is Tobey Maguire officially confirmed for Avenger Doomsday? No. As of now, Marvel has not officially announced his return, but the rumors have become much more specific, with multiple reports discussing Tobey's Spider-Man and the possibility opening a storyline involving the X-Men and Wolverine. And that's exactly why fans are paying attention. If Tobey really is returning, Marvel could be preparing one of the biggest Spider-Man movement ever. And if we actually see Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man standing opposite Hugh Jackman Wolverine in Avenger Doomsday, the internet is going to explode. But until Marvel confirms it, remember, it's a rumor, not officially confirmation, and honestly, that makes the mystery even more exciting. What do you think? Should Tobey Maguire return as a Spider-Man in Avenger Doomsday? And if he does, would you rather see him fighting Wolverine, team up with Wolverine, or finally meet Tom Holland's Spider-Man again? Let me know in the comment. And if you want latest Marvel news and rumors, make sure you subscribe Screen Time with Azhar. I will see you in the next one.